Another Kadena update. All right, we're going to take a look at this chart here and see what could be going on here. Okay, we talked about a pullback to this area the other day. We've got that pullback to that area, and now what's next? All right, so we're going to dig into this chart here in a second. I want to show you guys the crypto bubbles. This is for the daily out there. All right, you can see a few things flipping green. Bitcoin got 30,000 bucks back. It's showing some volatility. It had a breakout on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to show you real quick here. It's up $315 right now as I make this video. Alright, but if we zoom in here on the 4, you can see that breakout right there. Okay, that blue line is your resistance line. Had a fake out the other day. It fell right back through it, but we've got a valid breakout now. Okay, we got the 4-hour RSI. Still heading up and bullish. We got the 8-hour looking beautiful, 74 and a 58. Still heading up. Got the 12. Looks fantastic. All right, 51.37. The daily looks great. The daily just reset. It's at a 9 and a 5. Okay, so. And of course the weekly and the monthly are both bullish too. So Bitcoin's looking great. You know, it's just a matter of time. You know, I always say it, you cannot predict time. It's going to move when it wants to move. You know, that's where you got to have patience in this market. You really do, because it'll wear you down. But looks like Bitcoin is setting up for a possible move here. All right, 31,550. That's this bright yellow line up here. Need to flip that into support. All right, need to get the break through it, just like this. Need to break up through that, and then we need to bounce on that. All right, and use it as a support area. Need to flip. Need to have that flip of resistance and the support. So that could get us our higher prices that we're looking for this thing. All right, so Bitcoin's looking really good right now. Let's go back to this Kadena chart. All right, and get a look at this thing. Let's go to the weekly. Let's zoom out. Alright, let's take a look here at this thing. Alright, you can see it had it's had a massive fall. You know, it started out right around 31 cents. Boy, this thing went pretty high. You know, I'm looking at this for a subscriber asked me to look at it. Holy cow, went up to 28 bucks. That's a good run. That's a very good run, and it was right there in the bull run. You know, November. You can see how fast these things go. Look at that. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth wave blow off. What's the trend-based extension? That thing got way over its target here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that thing just ripped. That's unbelievable. I mean, it just tore. It went from 72 cents to about 2 months later up to 28 bucks. Unbelievable. Nice run. You know, if you look through here, you can see the consolidation here once this thing came down and found a bottom, just sideways consolidating. You know, winding up, winding up, winding up. All right, now we got this. Got a resistance line up here, right up here, this blue line that we're going to be dealing with here at some time. But the weekly RSI looks great, 47 and 43, bullish, heading up. The daily, perfect. You know, in a few hours that thing will be reset, and at the bottom, that's why I'm believing this this breakdown here. Alright, well, not necessarily a breakdown, but a break of support that happened right here. Alright, this blue line. Make this a little bit more visible. This blue line was a major support area. Okay, you can see back through here. Let me grab my pointer. And if you could, guys, please hit the like and subscribe. And, you know, if it's something you can afford to join the channel, it's in the description of the video. It's $2.99 a month. That would help out tremendously. Every bit helps, and I'm just a little YouTuber, so don't which I don't mind. I don't mind making the videos. You know, I'm pretty much making them for free, but you know, if you can afford it, be great great to have you sign up as a member. So you can see this was a major support area right here. We ended up losing it. We back tested it right there as resistance. Okay, now normally that would be pretty bad. Okay, normally from there, once you go back and back test it as resistance, then you're falling over, okay, and heading down. I don't believe that. I believe this is going to be a fake out, okay. Now an area to keep an eye on is that, call it 62 cents. All right, we break above that, we're back in good shape. We're back up in this wedge. Now, if we look at the RSIs, that's the reason I believe this is going to be a fake out. We got that daily just about reset here. It came back and tested the 50.5845 area as support, just like we talked about last video. We expected a pullback down to here. We got the 12-hour RSI. See, look at that on the floor. 8-hour, beautiful. That's what makes me think this is gonna be a fake out. This thing looks way too strong to not get back in this wedge and gain that support back, which is very common. Fake outs are common, and if we do end up getting a breakout of this wedge to the upside, if everything works out for us and it goes back in here. All right, let's take a measurement. Breakout of the wedge, say it would happen around there, which would get us a breakout of this major resistance that's been coming down here. That would put us back up around 83 cents would be the measured move of this small wedge. But on the bigger picture, we would break that resistance line that has been building up right here, this blue line that's been building up for a long time. So the whole way back in January, last 7 months, this has been a solid resistance. This one right here, let's turn that into a 2. There we go. You can see it's been a solid resistance area. We're going to attempt this thing again. This thing is working its way sideways. We regain this wedge and get that breakout. We're going to break that resistance too, which could really set this thing going. That weekly RSI down at the bottom like that, that's absolutely perfect. That's what you want to see. That's where your big moves come. Even this move here in a bear market ended up being 75% move in a bear market. That's when this thing was coming down still. So now that we've hit solid support and we're heading up the other side, you got that weekly coming up. We should get a lot better bounce than that. Not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research with that. But Kadena's looking fine. All right, I'll keep an eye on this thing. I expect it to regain that wedge, to get back in there and regain that support. And I'll be back with you as soon as we have some price action. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.